So does the thought of roasting a whole chicken intimidate you? Guys, let me show you. It's really not that hard. So what we're going to do is spatchcock this. So that means we're going to remove the spine right there, and then we're going to lay this out flat. So I just take my knife and I cut straight down. I pull that spine out. Then I'm going to split the breastbone. We open up that chicken just like that. I'm going to top it with a little bit of olive oil. We're going to rub that in. That's going to help all our spices kind of stick. It's also going to help us get a little crispy. I start with a big pinch of kosher salt and some black pepper. Then I have this McCormick garlic and herb seasoning. I'm just going to load it up. This stuff smells really good. So we'll get this all loaded. Set that aside. Let me show you how we're going to do this now. I start with some fingerling potatoes, some heirloom carrots. I have some celery and onion and some mushrooms. We're going to cover those in some olive oil, season them with salt and pepper. We want everything to taste good, guys. And I got some fresh herbs. I'm going to do some thyme and some rosemary. This is going to put great flavor in here. We put that chicken right on top. I'm going to throw that little back in there as well. Then I got this Boda box of Chardonnay wine. I'm going to put about a cup of wine in. And then little chicken stock. I'm not pouring this over the chicken. I want to leave that dry so that skin gets nice and crisp. Put a couple of cups of chicken stock down on the bottom. I'm going to put a few pats of butter right on top because butter is great for browning. This is going to be really good. I bake it at 365 degrees for about an hour and a half. I go to 165 degrees internal temperature, guys, and look at that. That's ready. So I grab a sheet pan, throw my little cutting board in it. I'm going to let the bird rest, but then I can cut it right on there. I don't have to change again. So now let's grab our veggies. I got my fingerling potatoes, pull out those carrots, and get all those mushrooms out. And I'm going to fish around in there and get the onions. I'm not going to grab the celery. Nobody eats the celery. So there's our veggies. Those look good. The only thing left in our pan is our stock, so let's go ahead and strain that out. We're going to make some gravy. I got another pan on the stove. We're going to throw in a little bit of butter. We'll add some flour. Go 3 tablespoons butter, 3 tablespoons flour. Make a little roux, and go ahead and pour in that stock. Give that a nice stir. Let it get nice and smooth. As it thickens up, we'll pour in some more stock. Stir it around a little bit more. We're just going back and forth. We're going to season a little salt and pepper. Make sure we taste good. Let that simmer for about 10 minutes. That's it. You're ready. Let's cut that chicken. It's been resting. It's perfect. I just take off the leg and thigh. I keep them together. So those we set aside. I'm going to cut off the little wings. And then, guys, I like to split the breast. That's it. Super simple. I cut it 8 ways and we're good to go. Let me show you how we plate. Chicken goes first. I like the leg and thigh. I throw down some potatoes and carrots. I get the mushrooms and onions. And then, guys, look at this gravy. It's just perfect. I like to just pour this over everything. A little bit on my chicken, my potatoes, my onions and mushrooms, just everywhere. We're going to finish this with some little pull-apart garlic bread. That's it, man. Just get in there and enjoy. Now, when I got in there, I just started with that bread. I had to dip into that gravy. I knew that was exactly what I wanted. That's the whole reason I made this whole meal, was the bread and gravy. It was delicious, just perfect. The drippings from that chicken just really put this over the top. The crispy skin is great. I take a little bite of the onions. That seals the deal, man. What a treat. This was awesome. Thanks for watching. Cheers, everyone.